It has been a hot minute since we uploaded anything here to the channel, and I'm excited to be back with something a bit familiar for those of you who have been here before, but with a new twist. As you can see from the playmat, and I'm sure from the video title, we're going to be tackling a new series of Digimon Sealed Only. However, this isn't just our Pokemon Sealed Only with a new card game. This series is going to be a 1v1 with our friends over at Let's Play Pokemon. So for the duration of this series, make sure you check them out on their channel for their point of view, their thoughts, and just generally because he's a nice guy. Links will be in the description, of course. So what does this mean? It means that much like before, we'll be opening £30 or $50 worth of sealed official Digimon product and building a deck. But this time, when it comes to playing our decks, we'll be seeing whose sealed only deck can come out on top in a 1v1 battle. There will be rewards for the winner, a catch-up system if one of us falls too far behind, and a grand champion at the end of the series. Now the big question I'm sure you all have is where we're going to be choosing to start our sealed journey. We spoke when planning out the series and both agreed there were a few decks that were off limits for week 1. These were things like Gallantmon and Imperialdramon, as honestly they're extremely powerful and don't have much room for progression, so these can be picked up later for singles and such, but we wanted to have a fun, even playing field from which to start. Now for me, one path screamed out instantly. As a relatively new player to the Digimon card game, especially when compared to Pokemon, I wanted to rely on something that I was somewhat familiar with and was also good on a budget for upgrading. And to me, there was no better option than starter deck 4 Giga Green. I'm hugely partial to green as it is, I'm hugely partial to green insects, and Izzy was a fan favourite of mine as a kid, so this felt like a no-brainer.
There's something wrong with me!
What is it?
I think it's your mother's recipes!
I hate to tell you I told you so, but I told you so!
Anyway, I've rambled on long enough, so let's crack into these decks and see what we've got. I'll put these packs aside for now, but we'll open them once we've had a look at the deck. Starting with our Digitarmor, Montimon is not the most exciting Digiegg, but hopefully we'll be utilising Green's ability to Digivolve cheaply and Digivolve quickly, but getting to a level 6 won't be too difficult. Tentomon, on the other hand, is one of the reasons that I like this deck. It's one of the reasons I'm excited to play this deck, because Green does not have a lot of draw. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's green, add it to your hand. And we're going to be playing for quite a few episodes at least an exclusively green deck. So this is perfect. Huge fan of Tentomon. Can't imagine replacing him anytime soon. Palmon is also another good rookie, with the inheritable if you attack an opponent's Digimon, gain 2000 DP for the turn. This is quite useful when you consider most of what Green is trying to do. You know, tapping down our opponent, attacking over them. Huge fan of Palmon. Togemon is the same as Palmon but on a level 4. Somehow less exciting on a level 4, but we'll use it for now at least. Plus, you know, Togemon's cool. Rounding off a rather unexciting champion list, we have Kabuterimon, who has blocker. That's it, he has blocker. That's all he needs. Yay for Kabuterimon. Limon, on the other hand, revealing the top 5 cards looking for a level 6. Such a huge chance to miss on that. But I just can't allow myself to be excited by her, unfortunately, so it's a huge shame. Mega Kabuterimon, on the other hand, has an amazing inheritable ability. Being able to trash the top card of our opponent's security stack when we delete one of their Digimon in battle. I'm a huge fan of that. That screams to my type of gameplay. Much like Lilymon, Rosemon is a bit of a disappointment, and honestly I haven't got much to say about her. Hercules Kabuterimon is up there with Tentomon as one of my 2 favourite cards from this starter deck. Piercing is just a great ability to have on green when you're going to be fighting a lot. But also Digiburst to suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. That just combos nicely, especially at the start when we have a ton of Digimon with less than impressive inheritable abilities that we don't mind getting rid of. Hercules Kabuterimon is going to be a staple for many episodes. Moving on to the Tamers, this is not the Izzy we want, but it's probably the Izzy that we deserve right now. It's still going to be quite good with all our suspending shenanigans, but there's room for improvement in our Tamer lineup, that's for sure. Our last 2 cards are Needle Spray and Electroshocker. Needle Spray, I like Needle Spray. It's probably going to stay in our deck for a decent amount of time, but probably not at 4. Electroshocker, on the other hand, doesn't excite me in the same way. It's good in a pinch. It's good in a pinch. 2 copies will probably be enough for now. That's what we're working with. A half-decent list with tons of potential. However, we do still have 2 packs to open from these boxes as well, so let's crack right in. To be honest with you, there isn't a whole lot in BT4 and Great Legends that I think we want. Oh, I mean, what does this guy do? Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 with Digiburst. Okay, so there is the Digiburst mechanic in here that is an avenue we could go down, but I don't see us opening any Great Legends outside of these 2 packs. There just isn't enough that I think would warrant it. Not awful, that could probably go in. Get a few crappy level 4s, that's quite nice. Golemon, drag you to the depths. There is the Chaosmon in this set. Is it Chaosmon Valderam? Yeah, that's the one. Is that the good one? Is that the one we want? One of the Chaosmons is good. Ooh, what do you do? I don't think we're going to be going down a heavy Digiburst route. Pack number 2, ourselves a Jack Raid. I'm just going to skip through these ones as we do have something a bit more exciting after this. Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. Galmon, Dark Roar, Oldemon. I think for 2 free packs, this is more than I could have hoped for. As I said, Great Legends isn't really a set in which we're going to be pursuing, but these 2 decks in the UK cost us £10.99 each, which actually means we do have £8 left to play with. And to keep things fair across our different economies, we have set a price point of £4 for packs, which still means we have enough for 2 additional packs this week. I had a few ideas of where we want to go with the deck. I mean, Digiburst is an option, but not one that I think we'll pursue. And I think it's best to play it safe week 1, looking to upgrade a few lower end pieces, trying to sell some champions potentially, but still have a shot at a nice bomb SR, get ourselves a nice mega if possible. So to that end, we are going to bust open this box, EX01, take ourselves out the box stopper, which unfortunately we know what it is in EX01 and it isn't really going to help us, but what will help us, hopefully, is 2 packs. So let's crack into this. Now, unlike other sets, unfortunately, EX01 comes with the same box topper in every box. We will be opening a good bit of this over the series, as well as things like BT09, BT7, I think. I've got a few plans on what we're going to be opening. But Classic Collection, the Tentomon line, the Kuwagumon, they're really useful. Like, they're just really handy cards, and from what I remember of opening EX01, they weren't too hard to find. Now, I've only ever opened 1 booster box of EX01, because, let's face it, you don't really need to open much more than that. So this is a bit of a treat for me. One of the reasons I was a bit excited about doing this series was an excuse to open some more, because I absolutely love this set. Togemon. Inheritable ability, once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, this guy gets 2000 DP for the turn. It's probably better than some of our level 4s, so we'll add that to the pile. It's not the one I was looking for, but it'll do. See, I think this is a bit too much into the blue-green aspect, so I think I'll put that in my playable but unlikely pile with our Digiburst stuff. Boltmon, Lady Devimon, Ice Wall. If we were playing blue, I'd be feeling very good about getting one of these. And Emergency Program Shutdown. You know, I'll add it to the maybe pile with the other maybe stuff. Pack 2, and we've got ourselves a second Togemon. Kind of have to use it after that, don't we? It's kind of forcing us to. Wizardmon, Metal Mamimon, XVmon. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be playing up against a couple of these, which is going to be an uphill battle. Angemon, Patamon, Greymon. These are not the right colours. Oh, I thought that was one of our rares. Ultimate Connection, Venomyotismon. Okay, that's fine. It's only week 1. Now, there is one last thing before we move on to deck building. I was lucky enough to get a great dash pack when buying my 2 starter decks. And potentially in here is an amazing Grand Kuagumon. Now, it's a 1 in 3 chance. I don't want to damage this. Can I just... Let's open this up and see. Have we got ourselves an amazing Grand Kuagumon? Ah, no, Metal Garurumon. That's alright. Like we said, it was a freebie. Chance was, what, 33%? Take what we're given. Got ourselves 1 starter deck, 2 starter deck, and a couple of goodies. Let's see what we can build, right? We obviously looked at a lot of this list when going through the starter deck this week, so I'm going to try and keep it nice and short, mainly just looking at the changes, the additions, the subtractions that we've made going into our first week. You can see we've added our 2 Togemon, our Leomon, and our Dakunimon from our pack openings this week, as well as focusing hard on Hercules Kabuterimon, opting not to put any of the Rosemons in at all. Some things in this list were easier to decide upon than others. 4 Kabuterimon, 4 Tentomon, 4 Mega Kabuterimon, all of those were guaranteed instant includes. Areas that I had slight more difficulty were in the Tamers and the option cards. As Izzy is our only memory gain avenue at the moment, it seemed almost impossible to run it at anything less than 4. So instead we put some cuts in our options, and I'm honestly not sure how it's going to play out. I focused heavily on our Digimon for this week to make sure that we can get up and running with the lineup that we currently have. If I find myself missing option cards, then that'll be something we change for episode 2, but at the moment I found that this was less important than getting this up and running, and that's just how we're going to run it for this week. One thing to note before we get into the gameplay, we had some issues with the recording and unfortunately lost the very first turn of the game. Luckily this was just digivolving in the breeding area for Kevin, so it is easy to catch up with, but I wanted to mention it. Now with that out of the way, let's see how well our insect swarm can perform. Extremely thankful for that top deck, because I did not have a level 3 in hand, let me tell you that. That was going to be rough, but thankfully never punished. Digivolve into a Kabuterimon for 1. This is the one with blocker. Yeah, we're gonna play like this is BT9 format and just go up in the breeding area and pass over to you with 2 memory.
Did I? No, I did not draw yet. Okay, so we will draw. I will just put you to 1 by dropping the Drachmon. So on play, reveal the top 3 cards of my deck, and then I can add something with Dramon in its name to my hand. So I will add ST04 and the rest will go to the bottom in any order. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Draw for turn. You know what? Considering I knew what deck you were opening, I really should have checked how big your dudes are. I should have just done a bit more research, to be honest, but let's go into Hercules Kabuterimon for 4, putting you on 3.
3 sounds good to me. Draw for turn. I am going to continue to hide in the raising like a coward. We will go into ST04 for 3, draw 1. Let's try to get this guy off the field. I will swing at your security on 2k.
Let's have a look. 7k.
Deleted. Okay, good. Thank goodness. Alright. Next up, I'm going to play Hammer Spark for 0 to go up to 1. Okay. Alright, I'm going to Digivolve into UlforceVeedramon in Raising, and I will give you 3 and draw 1 for Digivolution. Over to you, sir.
Okay, that answers my question on how big your dudes are.
12k, yes.
Let's raise up ourselves a Montimon. Digivolve Kunimon. I think I want to start swinging, but I don't know if that's the right idea. Smart part of my brain says no. The other part of my brain says go brrr. Let's swing at security.
Okay, on 12k. 6k, you are clear.
Okay, and then I'm going to hard play this Kabuterimon for 6, putting you at 3, and it has blocker.
Okay, Alright. That is the crack. So, draw 1. Let's come on out. It's time. Alright. I am going to drop my promo, the V-Tamer tie, for 2.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice. Okay. And I'm going to use his effect. So, main, if I have a Digimon with Veedramon in its name, which I do, I can suspend this tamer to either draw a card or give it 1k. So I will suspend to draw 1. Alright, so I am going to swing at your Hercules Kabuterimon. I will trigger Veemon's Inheritable first to draw 1. That puts me up to 8. So, with 8 in hand, I can unsuspend, and now since I have 8 in hand, I get 1000 DP, going up to 13k.
Let's block using Kabuterimon. He becomes deleted.
Okay, so I will just swing again.
Okay, and unfortunately Montimon is only on my turn, so that is deleted.
Think we will just end the turn by dropping a Gabumon and giving you 2. And now we'll end with 7 in hand.
I'm going to promote Kunimon. And I will Digivolves into our second Kabuterimon of the game. I'm going to play it safe, boringly. And I'm going to play Electroshocker for putting you at 4. So I'm going to return UlforceVeedramon to your hand and delete everything else.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
That's why
Alright.
I won't like it if you manage to delete my Kabuterimon, but you know, I can live with the trade, I suppose.
You've got the answer, yeah. Oh man, that's depressing. Alright, over to me. We'll draw 1. I wish you were a Veemon, but... Alright, well...
You can hatch an egg this time.
I can hatch an egg this turn, you're right. So let's do that first, be responsible. We'll Digivolve into Gabumon for 0, draw 1. Digivolve this bad boy into Gorillamon for 1, draw 1. Okay, so I can go into Arrow Veedramon for... Oh my god. Rowlet, come on, wake up. For 3, draw 1. I've got a Veedramon in play, so I'll just tap it to draw 1. Okay, didn't really need that, but now we will give you 4 Digivolving into UlforceVeedramon. We'll draw 1 there. And then, when Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the hand and trash all evolution sources.
That hurts so much. Right, over to me. Let's draw for turn. Hatch an egg. Unimon. 0. Draw 1. Let's go into Togemon for 2.
Okay.
Draw 1. So UlforceVeedramon will have an extra security check, correct?
Correct, yeah. Since I've got at least 8 in hand, he will be security attack +1. He'll go up to 13k on my turn thanks to Gabumon, and he'll be able to swing twice.
So without anything on board, you win next turn.
If you got the blocker, now would be the time to slam it down, yep.
So sad. But yeah. Kabuterimon for 6, putting you on 4.
4, okay. My turn, draw, unsuspend. Yeah, let's come out. We gotta start by Digivolving Gabumon into Veedramon for 2. I'll draw 1. Alright, let's see. We'll Digivolve Veedramon into Monzemon for 2. We'll draw 1. I'll suspend tie to give my Ulforce an extra 1k DP, because I think 12 or 13 clears everything in your deck. I think, yeah, pretty much all starter deck megas are like 12k or less.
Yeah, 12k. 12k is my big...
Perfect. All right. And I guess we will attempt to swing security. I'll get an extra 1k from Gabumon since I've got way more than 8 in hand. And it'll be security attack +1 from UlforceVeedramon if I can get my die going. Yeah, so swinging 2 checks on 14. And then unsuspend because I have 8 or more in hand.
Phantomon, delete.
Okay.
Floramon, deleted.
We'll attempt to swing for 2 again.
I will block.
You will block. Okay. Okay, let's attempt to redress this. I'm going to play 2 Hammer Sparks. We'll go up to 2. I will just drop a Veemon to put you at 1.
That is rude. Okay, draw for turn. Vote. I don't think I have enough memory. I'm gonna swing at security.
Alright, let's see. UlforceVeedramon on 7k.
Sure.
Eish.
And yeah, that's game 1, buddy. That's game 1. Digital gate open and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're about to see the biggest disappointing thing about this starter deck, and the one thing I was hoping to replace most of this episode with some EX01, but unfortunately wasn't able to. I'm gonna Digivolve Floramon for 1.
Oh no. Okay, ay. Alright. Hatched MEV. We'll go into Veemon, draw 1. That I will drop a blue memory boost, putting you to 2. And then we'll check the top 4. I'll take the Wingdramon. Alright, over to you, sir.
Okay, let's draw for turn. I'm going to promote. Drop another Floramon. 2. Swing with this Floramon.
On 4k. UlforceVeedramon, 7.
Digivolve into Kabuterimon for 1.
For 1. Oh, you nasty, nasty human being, you.
You've
All
got
right.
a memory boost. It's
I do have a memory boost, I know, I shouldn't grouse. I'm gonna have to pop that memory boost. We'll go up to 3. We will drop the Drachmon for 3, go to 0, and not a single Dramon. Okay. I guess we're playing Rookie Rush. I'll give you 3 and drop the Gabumon. Over to you.
draw for turn. Hatch ourselves an egg. Get ourselves a Palmon.
Mhm.
Draw 1. Kuamon. For 2.
For 2. Okay.
Hold it right there, I'm going to stop you before you head to the comment section. Yes, that is indeed an illegal play. Neither of us caught it during the game, and thankfully it didn't greatly affect the outcome. I just wanted to butt in here and say that we did catch this in the edit. I'm just going to chalk it up to episode 1 jitters.
Playing a bit mean, we're going to drop an Izzy Azumi for 2, putting you on.
Alright. That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Aw, dude, come on. I will drop a Gabumon and put you to 2. Over to you. No.
Going to promote the Akuamon.
Yep.
Gonna swing with Akuamon. 7k.
Big is he?
Oh,
7K.
yeah, just 7k.
Yeah, and 5k, you are clear. There are my level 4s. Come on, man.
It's
This is just rude, but I'm gonna play Tentomon for 3, putting you at 1. Reveal the top card of my deck. If it's green, it's an Izzy. It's going in my hand.
Which it is. I have a feeling that Izzy's getting played next turn. Alright. Draw 1. Well, it's a level 4 at least. I'll just Digivolve into Cordramon for 2, give you 1, and draw 4 Digivolution. Over to you, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
Untap. Draw.
no.
First things first, let's swing with Akuamon.
Okay, 7k. 2k, you are clear.
I think I'm going to be slightly kinder this time. I'm going to Kabuterimon for 1.
Okay.
And then drop a second Izzy. Putting you at 2.
Alright, can I do anything with 2? So we got 2 blockers in play now. Okay. At least we can start evoing up. Finally got a level 4. We'll go into Gorillamon for 1. We'll draw. Theory, I can at least not die this turn. We will go into Wingdramon for 3. We'll put you to 2 and draw 1, and he is a 7k blocker. Oh, I don't know if I'll be clearing 5 security in 1 turn. I don't think I'm long for this world.
Let's untap. Rough turn. Hatch ourselves an egg. I'm going to play Needle Spray for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously targeting that guy.
Yep.
And you've become suspended.
So your 2 Izzies put you back to 2. Ugh.
I'm going to swing over your blocker because Palmon gives me plus 2k when I'm so that's 9k.
Brutal.
And then I'm going to Digivolve up into Hercules Kabuterimon.
Perfect. And I will draw. Oh, man. Alright, let's go into Gorillamon for 1 draw. Ah, dude, come on. Alright, well, we'll Hammer Spark at least, go up to 2. Yeah, let's just go on top of Cordramon into Veedramon, draw, and we'll put you to 1. Best I can do.
Rough turn. Digivolve this Palmon. Then... Oh, didn't stand my Izzy's, apologies. So first I'm going to trash the bottom 2 of Hercules Kabuterimon to tap your 6k Gorillamon.
Okay.
Doing so, I'm going to tap my Izzy's to gain 2, putting me at 3.
Oh, no.
Swing at your Gorilla with Piercing.
Piercing. Okay. 1 check. Veedramon 0, you're good.
No, let's swing first with Kabuterimon.
Memory -2, right?
Losing 2 memory.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm gonna go first this time, because I gotta pray I see a line.
Yep, no, I think that's fair.
Digitama hatch. Alright, this is a little better at least. Okay. We'll Digivolve into Veemon, draw 1. We're gonna Hammer Spark, we'll go up to 1. And then we'll Digivolve into Cordramon, putting you at 1, and draw for Digivolution.
Rough turn. That's how we're playing this, huh?
That's how we're playing this.
Okay, that's Kunamon for 0. A Tentamon for 3, giving you 2, and revealing Togemon. Yeah,
That is a green.
spoiler alert, everything's green.
Everything is green. Alright. Draw 1. Alright, we'll just go into Veedramon for 3, putting you to 1, and we will draw.
Draw for turn. Gonna promote Kunamon. Evolve into Kabuterimon for 1. Togemon 2.
For 2. Okay, perfect. Draw. Yeah, let's come on out. So I am going to swing with Veedramon on 7k. I've got 6 cards in hand, so I'll trigger Veemon to draw 1. Yeah, I don't have enough for the DP boost, so just 7k with jamming.
1 check. Jamming, okay.
Yes.
I'll allow this one. Oh, shame it's got jamming. That is a shame it's got jamming.
We are going to Digivolve Veedramon into UlforceVeedramon for 4. We'll put you to 2, and then when Digivolving, I can return 1 level 4 or lower to your hand, so...
So, this back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
These guys in the bin. Draw for turn. Hatch ourselves an egg. Digivolve into a Dracoonimon. Play a Floramon, 2.
Okay,
And then we're going to play ourselves another Kabuterimon for 1.
that's pretty good. Alright, we'll draw, unsuspend, Digitama hatch. There is the 1 Digitama I got out of my pack. Thank God he's a Demi-Veemon, we can stay on brand. Guess I'll Digivolve into Gabumon for 0, draw 1. We gotta go for it. So with 8 in hand, I will attack your security with UlforceVeedramon. I cannot draw off a Veemon, but I can get plus 1k from Demi-V, and then +1 security from ST04 Giga. And yes, I will restand.
I will block one.
I'll block one. Okay, so Kabuterimon is out of the way, mercifully. I mean, there's no reason not to go for it. Let's swing again on 13k, security attack +1.
I'm going to let it through.
Okay.
5k.
5k, clear. Izzy! Digivolve into Veedramon for 2, draw 1 for Digivolution, and over to you at 1.
Draw for turn. Memory tamers are going to be just so important.
Memory tamers are going to be broken for whoever pulls them first.
I hate this. I'm going to Electroshocker you on 4, returning that guy to your hand.
And Digivolution source is trashed. Okay, go to 4. Gotta play to the outs. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Alright, we will promote, totally mess up our stack. We will Digivolve Veedramon into Monzemon for 2. Yeah, you put it back in my hand, so I might as well. We'll go into UlforceVeedramon for 4, so draw 1, and then when Digivolving, I can bounce a level 4 or lower to your hand. So, bye-bye, Kabuterimon.
Yep. Okay. Draw for turn. Promote. That's Needle Spray.
Okay.
Tapping Izzy
Then-
to gain 1, so leaves me at 1. I'm then going to Electroshocker.
Oh,
Putting you at 4.
putting me at 4. Okay. It be like that. It be like that. Alright, we'll draw.
Still alive.
Digitama Hatch. Yeah, still alive. We're off for a turn, so we'll go into Gorillamon for 1. Draw 1. Oh, that Electroshocker was worse than I thought it was going to be. Okay. We'll go into ST04 giving you 2, and we'll draw 1 for Digivolution. Over to you, sir.
Some. And draw. Oramon for 2.
Okay.
Kabuterimon for 1.
For 1. Okay. Turn, draw. I can't risk giving you 3, but I mean, let's see what we can do. But you know what? Let's just play it safe. I'm gonna Hammer Spark up to 2. Digivolve into Ulforce for 4. We'll draw 1, and we'll bounce your Kabuterimon back to hand.
Yep, okay. Draw for turn. Kuramon for 2.
Okay.
Yes, I made this mistake twice. I'm not sure if I thought that he was a level 4 or what it was, but it's not going to happen again.
Phantomon raising, draw 1. In for a penny, in for a pound. Go. Hercules
4.
1, putting you on 4.
Okay. Over to me. Draw 1. Okay, Digitama Hatch. Let's go into Gabumon for 0. Draw 1. Alright, we will go into Veedramon in raising for 2. Draw 1. I'm going to drop the V-Tamer tie, going to 0. Alright, let's do the deed. I'm going to swing at security. No draw, so definitely have 8 or more. So we'll go up to 13. I should also rest the V-Tamer to give him plus 1k there, plus 1k from Gabumon, so he actually goes to 2, and security attack plus 1.
Are you standing him?
And I am going to restand, yes, just in case there is an Electroshocker in there.
Palmon.
Palmon.
Oh, come on, Needle Spray. Oh, Palmon.
Palmon. Perfect. And we will swing for game.
Yeah. So there we have it. We got ourselves a loss week 1, but that's okay. We always knew that out of the box, our insect crew was going to be on the back foot before we really started getting into some upgrades. That being said, we had one very dominant win in game 2, and I think that now I understand the deck a little bit better, so we can use that knowledge to make some key changes even before we open some packs next week. Unfortunately, having not won means that we don't get our lovely winners packs, but I figured I'd take this time to explain our catch-up mechanic. Should we lose next week as well, which we won't, we'll begin the first loss streak of the series. At 2 losses, we would have the opportunity to limit a card in Kevin's pool to a maximum of 3 cards rather than the usual 4. And then again at 3 losses in a row, we can limit a card to 2. This doesn't have to be the same card either. Should we reach 4 losses in a row, which fingers crossed we never do, we get to restrict a card to a total of 1 copy, and yeah, you guessed it, at 5 losses you can straight up ban a card from your opponent's card pool. But we will not be needing that. As we've glimpsed today, we've already got some EX01 to crack open in search of Tentomon, Hercules Kabuterimon, etc. This time we'll have 8 packs to crack, and I'm feeling good for our chances to really add some boosts to our deck. I'm also open to suggestions on where you guys think the deck should go, especially considering we're a bit of a unique meta here for sure. EX01, BT09 are definitely on the horizon. Tell me down below in the comments where you think our green squad should go next. And until next time, keep cracking packs, Digidestined.